13-year-old Melanie Virgin and 15-year-old Edgar Sanchez were fatally shot and 2 others injured at Libby Lake Park 3 weeks ago. Virgin and Sanchez were killed while visiting a makeshift memorial for other teens killed in a gang shooting at the very same spot nearly 2 years ago. Joining me to talk about gang violence in North County are Captain Ray Bechler with the Oceanside Police Department and Agner Medrano, a former gang member turned pastor and youth advocate in Escondido. Thank you both for joining us. Captain Bechler, let's start with you. I understand there's about 24 gangs across North County. Are these local gangs, and what type of activity are they involved in?
Yes, Oceanside, we have several gangs. We have about 6 or 7 predominant gangs, and most of their activity is centered around drug or territorial issues. Just pretty much.
Are they from local neighborhoods, or are they from basically, are they coming down from Orange County or LA? Where are these guys coming from?
No, our gangs in Oceanside are just real local to the neighborhoods.
Okay. And Agner, you were 12 years old when you joined a gang. What attracted you to join a gang, you and your brother, ultimately?
Yes, I think what I was looking for at that time, I was looking for a sense of belonging, being a part of something. I wanted to belong in a group of something. So, you know, the gang was there. I grew up in a neighborhood where the gang was in front of my house. So I became a part of that. So I felt like that was a sense of belonging that I needed. It was in the gang.
And you weren't getting that at home or at school?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't feeling that at home or at school. I wasn't getting involved in those stuff. So I seen that more in my neighborhood.
Okay, so he's talking about his neighborhood and sort of gang infestation, and certainly there seems to be plenty in North County. What's being done as far as programs go to sort of curb this or tackle gangs?
Sure, we have an 8-member gang suppression unit, and they focus on suppression intervention of gangs. And we'd like to get them into the schools, not only into the local neighborhoods, but they get into the schools. They not only identify gang members, but here's what the great thing of what they do is they identify who are kids hanging out with those gang members, pull those kids aside, talk to them about the hazards of gangs, and then also go to their home and do a home visit and talk to the parents, because oftentimes we find that some of these kids, their parents have no idea that they're even associating with gang members.
How are these? So these are kind of the at-risk kids. How successful are these programs so far?
So far, well, it's too early to find out what the data to support whether they're actually staying crime-free, but we just know that that intervention piece is critical to prompting their success as staying out of the gang life.
You got out, Agner,
Yes.
You got out of the gang when you were 19. A recent survey by Sandag found about a third of the gang members here in San Diego County, they say they want to get out, but they're afraid to leave.
Yes.
Now you're a pastor.
Yes.
You're also a mentor to former and current gang members.
Yes.
How do you help them get out? What do you tell them?
Well, the main thing that we try to do in Victory Outreach is try to build a relationship with our community. You know, first we believe that we got to reach their heart before you could do anything. So basically building relationships, and then it comes the trying to lead them by the hand and help them out of their lifestyle, you know.
I think because you had mentioned that, you know, there's a void when you leave.
Yes.
There's a void. And,
Yes.
and what do you tell them about filling that void?
And that is the most important. Once they get out of that, you got to fill up that void. And that is how we do that, is by giving back to our community, by staying involved in positive activities, you know, taking care of your family, staying busy, basically, you know what I'm saying? Because that's important. That's what will keep them out, not just for 1 year, but for the rest of their lives.
And you touched on this, Ray, about this sort of challenge of either people getting them not to go into gangs or getting them out of gangs. What do you see as the biggest challenge for the gangs in your neighborhood?
It's really relationships, the police getting involved in the community, and not only just building but sustaining those relationships.
Yes.
And the trust factor. There's a lot of reluctance for, especially in the gang neighborhoods. We're law enforcement. If they do something wrong, we're taking them out of that structure and getting them into custody.
What about the parents and families? Do you do outreach for them?
We do. We go to the community meetings. We have structured meetings that are calendared every month, and we do have our neighborhood community officers and our community-oriented policing officers going out there routinely to try to establish those relationships and build them.
Okay, and Agner, I want to ask you this. You've said before that gangs are never going to go away.
Yes.
How should we deal with them then?
Well, I think the best thing I could say is that trying to help them to reduce the violence is some way, somehow, let's help them get involved in positive activities, you know, whether it's faith-based, whether it's community activities, whether it's jobs, sports, whatever it is, because that will keep them away from violent, getting together and getting involved in criminal activities.
So replacing the violence with some good activities.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we are out of time. I want to thank you both so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.